Hello family, it's your Charlotte area market update, plus an update for you home sellers, also an update for you home buyers, and what's currently working in today's market right now. Remember, this data that I'm presenting to you is looking at the data from the past month. And in today's fast moving market, you want to know what's taking place today, as in this week in the real estate market. So this here is your Charlotte real estate market update. Stay tuned for all of that. Oh, I almost forgot. I have something that I'm going to touch on for you fellow investors out there. You might want to stick around for that as well. Before we get started, I want to say welcome back to my subscribers. I really appreciate you guys and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Also, if you're brand new to the channel, I want to say welcome. My name is Sir Ashley, and on this channel we talk about real estate, money, and in certain videos like this one, we address North Carolina and the Charlotte real estate market in this video in particular. So if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and also tap on that notification bell. That way you will know as soon as I release new videos. But enough of that, let's jump into the video content. Now I'm going to quickly go over the stats. And now while these stats are important for us to know what's going on, please be aware that when you compare these stats to last year's stats, they're going to look a bit crazy. Because remember, last year this time we were on lockdown and almost nobody was buying or selling a house during that time. So again, please take these statistics with a grain of salt, and throughout the video I'll highlight what I believe is important. There were 1,868 new listings last month. Yes, that's over 43% increase from this time last year, but it's actually only 40 more homes than in March of 2021. So in April of 2021, we right here in Charlotte did not see a huge wave of new listings. There were 1,738 homes that went under contract, and yes, that is a 65% increase from this time last year. But again, the more telling statistic is that the 1,738 homes which went under contract last month is actually 100 homes less than in March of 2021. So based on these numbers, it appears that the housing market is slowing down. But be sure to stick around so you can get a full picture of the real estate market in real time and not just base your opinion on historical data. The number of closed home sales last month was 1,523 homes, which is actually just a little less than March of 2021. The median sale price for a single family home in Charlotte for April 2021 was $330,000. Now that is up $14,000 from the month previous. A quick tip to you buyers out there, the average sale price in April last month was 1.5% above the asking price. Now I was hesitant to share that stat with you because I know I'm going to get messages from some of my clients and prospective clients saying, "Sir, why should I bid that amount on that home when you said the average winning price was 1.5% above the asking price?" I get it, but please don't be that person because everything is relative. If you want a property that is listed at $300,000 and it's all fixed up, it's painted, it's updated, it has a new roof and a new HVAC system, I'm going to confidently go out on a limb and say, there is no way on earth that you're going to end up winning the bid for that property at $304,000. Now, depending on the area in which the property is located in Charlotte, that property, that $300,000 property that's all fixed up and updated, is going to sell for anywhere from $315,000 to $345,000. All right, let's move on. The average days on market is 20 days, and the inventory of homes is just over half a month at 0.6. Now, a normal and balanced market has 6 months of inventory. In other words, in order to have a normal balanced market right now, we would have to have 10 times the amount of homes on the market. Now let's move on and let me give you an update for you property sellers. I know those stats that I regurgitated to you earlier in the video seem to be a status quo. And yes, inventory is limited and it is still a very strong seller's market. But presently, on the ground, inventory is increasing and you're getting more competition. Now remember, the entire month of April only had 1,800 new homes that hit the Charlotte market. Now juxtapose that to what's happening right now in the market. In the past 7 days in May, there's been over 1,000 new homes that hit the market. So sellers, competition is out there and your property might not go as fast as you once thought it was, or you might not be able to get that high premium that you would have been able to do a month or 2 months ago. And as the summer progresses, there will be more properties that will hit the market because of a combination of the vaccine and kids being out of school. So parents will feel more comfortable having their property listed on the market and allowing strangers to come in. So my advice to you sellers or potential sellers, act before you're ready. I've been telling you this for months now. You should sell your property sooner rather than later, because the longer you wait, the more competition you're going to get. Now let's move on and talk to you buyers out there. But before we move on, we need to say a quick prayer for all you buyers out there. Look, I know it's been tough for you buyers out there, and thankfully, my team and I have been blessed with some amazing clients, and I'm thankful for all of you. Whether you're a client of mine or we spoke on the phone once, I truly appreciate you watching and supporting and reaching out. We are happy to serve all of you. All right, I'm back. Sorry for getting sidetracked, but I want to make sure I express my gratitude because there's a lot of negativity out here in this world, and your positivity and kind words and comments are definitely appreciated by myself and my team. Now, you all have encouraged me, and now I want to encourage you buyers out there. If you can withstand this barrage of rejections, I promise you, you will see light at the end of the tunnel. And it's going to get easier for you to win that property that you want. And this is why. The number one reason is because there will be more inventory on the market. So there will be more properties to choose from. Yes, there will still be competition, but hopefully that competition will be spread out amongst the properties available. But I want to qualify that and take it back to the comment that I made earlier. If you're going for a property in the 300 to 350 price point and it is all fixed up and updated, there is going to be tons of competition on that property. But the second reason why things are going to get easier for you buyers out there is simply because a lot of buyers are dropping out and giving up. This market has beat them up, and at least for the moment, this market has crushed their dreams of home ownership. So I have to repeat it. If you can withstand this constant barrage of no's and being rejected and keep being persistent, I am very confident that your offer will be accepted in the coming months. Also, I want to say one more thing to you buyers out there. It is perfectly normal and common to have buyer's remorse after getting your offer accepted. Now, I can't speak for everyone, but the typical buyer in this market has heard no or gotten an offer rejected at least 3 times on the low end. So when you finally hear, yes, your offer has been accepted, your initial reaction is joy and jubilation, and I'm sincerely happy for you as well. But after that high comes down, it's common to start doubting yourself and questioning yourself because you've been conditioned to hear no and having your offer rejected time after time. So you might think something's wrong when you actually hear that you've won. So yes, buyer's remorse is normal, but please revert back to your principles and remember why you started looking for a home in the first place. And more times than not, that buyer remorse will subside. All right, let's move on and talk quickly about what's working in today's market and how you can get a property under contract. What I'm going to tell you is very simple, but the vast majority of people are just not willing to do it. If you want to get a good property under contract, look at those properties that might need a little cosmetic work. You don't want to buy anything with structural issues. Today, buying a good property, not a great property that's all fixed up, but a good property that has some cosmetic issues that might be a little dated, but in a nice area, is going to be a way to buy a property without too much competition. And because there's not going to be as much competition for a property that has some cosmetic issues, you're able to save some money and keep it in your pocket and then be able to design it exactly how you want it. But if you want that renovated property that is updated and has all the nice fixtures and everything, there's no way around it. You're going to be in a bidding war. In fact, just this week, one of my clients won an amazing property. Now, when I tell you this, you're going to think I'm exaggerating or speaking in hyperbole, but I'm not. This property had an open house last Sunday, and no lie, there were over 30 people in line waiting to get into the open house before it even started. And on Monday, when I found out that my client won the property, I was so happy for her and her family because I believe that this property is in an amazing location and that her and her family will absolutely love it. Now, we weren't the highest offer and we beat out cash investors, even though we were using a conventional loan. And if you want to know an in-depth breakdown of how to win a property in this competitive market, be sure to check out this video right here. And in that video, I break down several strategies in which you can implement to win that property that you want, even if it has several offers on it. Be sure to check it out. I'll put a link to it in the description as well. Now, let's move on to my fellow investors. Have y'all been paying attention? Because for almost the past year, I haven't gotten any notifications regarding foreclosures in Charlotte. But since about 2 weeks ago, I've been getting daily emails and notices about foreclosure auctions that are upcoming. So be on the lookout for those foreclosures in and around the Charlotte area because there will be some excellent opportunities in the very near future. Be sure to hit that like button and also please leave me a comment and let me know what you think is going to happen regarding this Charlotte real estate market and home prices. I'm Sir Ashley and this has been your monthly Charlotte real estate update. Talk soon.